sponsors when they didn't want to listen. What's my flow missing like a dad, they love the haters because they world full of snakes. You don't know who to trust, it's just another brother.
Everybody wants. Everybody needs. Don't ask me why. It's never gonna be enough time. I'm never gonna pay it off, so why?
Jason Kipnis makes his way to the plate now as we're just about set for baseball this evening.
Second baseman, Jason Kipnis.
Swing and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Abreu is there, and it's a first pitch out to start the ball game. Jose Ramirez will get his first opportunity here, and as you can see, he's got that average up over the 290 mark to begin play. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike one. That's in there as well. It's a quick 0-2 count.
Right back, same pitch, also knee high. He wasn't buying that one either. He's going to have to do something now. He's down 2 strikes.
The next 0-2. Now a swing and another ball that I believe will find its way into the seats. Still 0-2. Another 0-2 coming. And boy, what a battle brewing here as he fouls yet another pitch into the seats. Still stuck on 0-2. And this ball's hit sharply toward the first base coaching box. It's a foul ball. Here comes another 0-2. Now a ball lined towards center field. And that is going to be a base hit. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Well, I think this was a little bit of a gamble from my perspective. I had a feeling that he'd take a big turn around first and then hold on, but he was having none of that. He's smelling 2 all the way, and he's going to make it there with a hustle double.
Here's David Murphy now. Runner's on his way to third. Pitches a cold strike to throw, and he nails him at third. Great throw.
Well, I think this is just a bad decision right here. I mean, I love aggressive baseball. You know that. But you've got the number 3 hitter at the plate. Why not just stay there at second and give him a chance to drive you in?
And the pitch. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
And you kind of get the sense that he's not really messing around out there too much. There hasn't been a whole lot of setting guys up here in this inning. He's just trying to get himself back into that dugout as fast as he can.
And now a pitch on the way. Fouled straight back. The 0-2 once more. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So a good start to the ball game here for John Dank. Indians nothing, White Sox coming to bat. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Now the starting lineup for the White Sox looks like this. Danny Salazar gets the ball to face them, and I think the one key will be how aggressive he is on the mound. He's got to get the ball and go right after hitters because he can get into trouble when he nitpicks. And Defensively, the Indians will line up this way. On his way to the plate is the center fielder, Adam Eaton, to get things started here in the home half of the first. Lined hard to center field. Bourne is right there, one down. Melky Cabrera will stand in, and you see there, it's been scorching hot these past few games. Now here's the first pitch. And now the second pitch is swung on and hit in the air to left. Murphy is there to take it, and they're able to take care of Cabrera on just a single pitch. Jose Abreu will stand in now, currently 5th in the American League in hitting. Now here's the first pitch. Fastball in there for a called strike. EK, you take a look at our visitors as they enter play here this evening. They come into this one in need of some kind of spark to turn them around as they find themselves in the midst of a 5-game slide.
And you know, normally in a case like this, you don't point the fingers in one spot. And this is no exception. It's been a team-wide struggle this last week or so, and they might not be through the worst of it yet.
Here comes the 1-2. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. You got to figure that man right there would be more than happy to see this guy at the plate taking his swings, which, and sorry to interrupt, but the play has been made for the third out, inning over. Down in order go the White Sox. We played an inning. No score. Ryan Rayburn will get his first shot here. Couple of hits in 4 trips last night.
The right fielder, number 9, Ryan Rayburn.
First pitch on the way. Now the first pitch of the inning is turned around and into the gap in left center, and that's going to find the alley for extra bases. He'll take the turn and head for second, and he gets in there standing. He's got himself a double.
Well, he smokes this ball right here. This is a fastball, and he's right on it. Drives it right into the left center field gap, and he's going to wind up on second with a leadoff double.
Nick Swisher will stand in now with a good chance to break the seal here following the leadoff double.
Well, it's a good RBI opportunity, but you've got to remember your first job, which is to at least get that guy over to third base.
You'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. Ready now on 1-1. In the air to right center. Shuck moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1.
Batting sixth, third baseman, number 4.
Mike Aviles will stand in, and you see what he's done over the past 4 games, as hot as they come. Here's the first offering. And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
And you know, if you're going to challenge a guy up in the zone with a fastball, why not do it on the first pitch? A lot of times he's going to be taken anyway, and you just bought yourself a strike that you can now throw anything off of.
Now a ball hit in the air to straightaway left. This is carrying well. Out of here. Mike Aviles with a 2-run shot. And with it, the Indians have taken a 2-0 lead. Brandon Moss is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. Here's a ball well struck for the right field corner. And that'll get down out there near the wall. And he's in there safely. He's got a double. Roberto Perez will stand in now, still struggling to get anything going offensively. And that's taken for strike 1.
And you know, I think it's going to be important that when guys get their pitches, they take advantage. There it looked like he was taken all the way, and he may not get another pitch that catches that much of the plate.
Checked his swing there. No, says the first base umpire. Ball one. One out and a runner on second base. Oh, this ball's well hit. It's going to split the gap in left center.
Around third and being waved on home.
And the run will score from second here as this is now a 3-0 game. And he'll pull in there with a one-out double. Michael Bourne will stand in looking for a bleeder, a bloop single, anything to kickstart the average a bit because he's had a rough go of it these past 6 ball games. He waits. Now the pitch. Now a swing and a fly ball. But this will land foul shy of the wall. He's set. Now the pitch. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. Jason Kipnis will get a second crack at it here. He flied out to lead off the ball game. Swing and a ball chop foul down the left side. From the stretch. Now a hard hit ball back up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit.
Oh, and he ignores the third base coach and heads for home.
And another runs across as this is now a 4-0 ball game. Jose Ramirez will try and keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. In there, no balls and a strike. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2.
And this is what he needs out there right now. He has to find some confidence in those secondary pitches, and that's a good change up there.
He's set. Now the pitch. And a bouncing ball, foul. Ready with another 0-2. And he swings and pops it foul behind the plate. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. 4 runs here in this half inning. The next 0-2. And he chases one up the ladder as he hits a high fly ball out to straightaway center. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate, and they push across 4 runs.
And leading off for the White Sox, designated hitter, Adam.
And this is lifted the other way to left center. Murphy is in his tracks now. 1 pitch, 1 away. J.B. Shuck will dig in now. He's got that average up over 330 to begin the ball game. And here's a ball hit in the air. Murphy is over now, and he puts this one away in foul territory, and there are 2 men out. Connor Gillespie will stand in. He comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. 1-0. Now the pitch. Now a swing, and looky here, a 3rd consecutive fly ball to left. Murphy is there, and they breeze through this half inning as the side is retired. White Sox down on just 4 pitches. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. David Murphy is ready to go here as we begin the 3rd.
The left fielder, number 7, David Murphy.
First pitch coming. Hard hit towards center. Eaton is there, and he has it for the first out. Ryan Rayburn will stand in. He doubled and later scored his first time. And Danks will get ahead with the fastball for strike 1.
Well, you can tell he's trying to work that pitch away, but he might have left that one a little more over the plate than he intended.
And he'll put it away now without much of a problem. 2 gone now here in the 3rd. Nick Swisher will dig in here. He flew out his first time around.
Nick Swisher.
And they go right after him on the inside corner for strike 1. Now the pitch. Now this is swung on, and here's another fly ball out to right field. Shuck is there, and it's a very quick inning as the side is retired. It'll be Alexi Ramirez's turn when we come back. It's the Indians 4 and the White Sox nothing. Alexi Ramirez will come forward to begin the inning. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
And they're still searching for a base runner. It's been 6 up, 6 down to start the game.
The pitch. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. And a good throw gets him one gone. So the base is empty here with one away. And standing in is the catcher, Giovanni Soto. There's a fastball swung on and hit foul off to the right for the first strike. Now here's the pitch. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. The White Sox are still looking to break into the hit column here. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. Here comes a 1-2. And that is swung on and missed by Soto as he can't time that one, and there are 2 gone now. Number 7 will stand in now with 2 away, trying to avoid another 1-2-3 inning.
Now this has been total domination these past few innings. They haven't been able to mount any kind of threat whatsoever.
Here comes the 1-0. And he couldn't lay off there as he offers it a pitch in the dirt, and the count comes even now at 1-1.
Boy, when he's got that thing going good, it just takes a nosedive right at the end.
Swing and a miss on a pitch outside. 1-2 now. Now here's the pitch. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the White Sox. They're down 4-0.
Leading off for the Indians, third baseman, Mike
Aviles is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1.
And for that guy right there, this is going to be an important inning. He's already given up 4 runs through 3. And you know, they need to get a minimum of 5, hopefully 6 innings out of him. So he needs to show something right here.
Brandon Moss will stand in. He doubled and later scored his first time. First pitch is a changeup for a called strike. 4 runs, 6 hits. No errors to this point for the Indians. Now a swing and a fly ball. And that will end up a foul ball. Here comes the pitch to Moss. Comes back with the cut fastball for strike 3 called, and there are 2 down. Roberto Perez will stand in. An RBI double to his credit the first time around. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
And it looks like he's rebounded pretty well from that rough inning a couple innings back. He put up a 0 last time, and he's close to doing it again.
In there, and he's in control. 0-2 now. Ball swung on and hit high down the line in left, but it'll get back in among the crowd, so the count holds at 0-2. Now a ball slapped hard the opposite way. Shuck is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. Adam Eaton will stand in to begin their half of the 4th, with his guys still looking for their first hit of the ballgame.
And still looking for their first base runner, too. 9 up, 9 down.
A changeup floats outside here for ball 1. And here's a ball hit in the air. And they can't run it down. Here's the 1-1. Now a swing and a ground ball, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Now the 1-2. Swing and a miss, and he's got that strikeout pitch working now. That's 3 in a row for him as there's 1 away. So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And striding in is the left fielder, Melky Cabrera. And they'll try and get him out in front to start the at-bat, but this misses off the plate away. It's ball 1.
And right now, these guys just need something to break their way. A blooper, a bunt, a hit by pitch. Something to get a base runner and give that guy something else to think about out there.
Jose Abreu will stand in. He grounded out his first time. First pitch to him. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. The next pitch. There goes Cabrera. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. Runner at first here, one man out. The 1-1. He's running again. Pitch outside. The throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease. Ready with the 2-1. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. And this is something we've seen a lot from him recently. He's worked his way into another good hitter's count.
Yeah, it's not unrelated either. When you're going good at the plate, usually means you're being selective and you're not getting yourself out. And when that happens, you'll find yourself in these kind of counts.
And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with only one away. Adam LaRoche will try it again. He flew out his first time. First pitch coming. Good swing there, but this is foul off to the right side. Comes set. Now the pitch. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
Yeah, and when that pitch starts off outside, it's much easier to get a better view of it and then just lay off.
Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. And LaRoche is going to split the alley, and it ought to be good for extra bases. And they'll get back a run here as they're on the board. It's 4-1. J.B. Shuck will dig in here. He flew out his first time around. And here's the first pitch. Starts him out with a changeup off the plate for ball 1. .0 on the way. Now a swing and a fly ball. Murphy has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. And both runners have to hold where they are, so call it a missed opportunity with 2 gone now. Hunter Gillespie will try it again. He flew out his first time. First pitch coming. Tries to go the other way as this is in the air to left field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Sox get 1 on the RBI double. We played 4. It's now a 4-1 game. Michael Bourne will make his way towards the box to lead off the 5th. First offering on the way. Pulls the string on that one. 1 strike.
Yeah, and it seems like he kind of got away from that pitch here in the last few innings. You got to think about bringing that one right back.
Now here it comes. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Here's the 1-1 home to Bourne. Down low again. It's 2-1. Gotta say, they've done a pretty nice job laying off that tough changeup.
And I think you have to give some credit to that hitting coach. He's tried to tell him that pitch is not going to be a strike. You got to wait and make him bring something up in the zone.
Cutter, and it doesn't make it back. 3-2.
And when you need a shutdown inning, a leadoff walk's not on the agenda. You better bear down right here.
Full count pitch on its way. Now a swing and a hard hit ball to short. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Yeah, it doesn't look like much has changed here to start this inning either. That's 8 in a row now he's set down.
1 man out now in the Cleveland 5th. And standing in now, the power hitting second baseman, Jason Kipnis. Here's the first offering. Now here's a swing by Kipnis, and he connects on this one. Out to deep right field. And that one is out of here. Planted into the right field bleachers. It's a solo homer here for Jason Kipnis. 6th home run on the season for him as they stretch the lead to 5-1.
Sometimes these pitchers, they let their egos get the better of them. Here, instead of working the corners, maybe using something with a little more movement, gives him a straight challenge. It winds up costing him.
Jose Ramirez will stand in now following the home run. And you wonder if that losing streak is about to go by the wayside.
Well, they're not home yet, but certainly this has been a much better performance than we've seen out of them for a while now. So all signs seem to be pointing to a potential victory.
And now a pitch on the way. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Gonna be extra bases. Around first, on his way to second now. Around second, he'll try for third. And it's in time as he's out at third as the good relay gets him.
Well, once his ball got out there, you figured it was a sure double, but he decided to risk it and try for 3. It's a pretty big gamble to take when you're already in scoring position, and here it doesn't pay off.
Here's David Murphy now, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce one foul for the first strike. Here's the pitch. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. Now the pitch. Swing and a liner, but foul. Here's another 0-2. And a good 2-strike swing here as he's been fighting off some tough pitches, but the count will remain at 0-2. And boy, what a battle brewing here as he fouls yet another pitch into the seats. Still stuck on 0-2. And he watches a called third strike on the cut fastball that time, and that will retire the side. One for the Indians on the home run by Kipnis. Halfway home tonight from the Cell. It's the Indians 5 and the White Sox 1. Alexi Ramirez will stand in to start things out here in the home half of the 5th. And you get the sense, Steve, that this crowd's been pretty well taken out of the ballgame to this point.
Yeah, they pretty much had to sit on their hands all afternoon. Not a lot to get excited about so far. And I think that's a credit to that man out there on the mound. He's cut right through this lineup for the first 4 innings. Now the first pitch.
And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. The pitch count there, one pitch into his fifth inning of work. Not much of a concern, I wouldn't imagine.
Yeah, it shouldn't be. He hasn't had any real overtaxed innings, so he should be fine for the time being.
First two pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0. And he has a cut at that one, but misses 2-1.
Boy, and a great 2-0 pitch there. Got him thinking fastball. And this looked like a fastball out of his hand, but it turns out to be a real effective changeup instead.
Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left. 2-2. And he takes strike three called on the fastball. One gone.
That's a nice comeback from down in the count, 2-0. He doesn't panic. He doesn't just start laying pitches in there. He had a good plan to start with, and then he executed that plan all the way through the at-bat.
Here's the catcher, Giovanni Soto, now. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Pitch on the way. Now a swing and it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball. Here it comes. And Soto able to lay off there. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
And now, as a hitter, 1 and 2, you've got to be thinking right center field. But take a little swing out and try to drive something the other way.
Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Now batting, number 7.
Number 7 will dig in. 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Now the first pitch. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1.
You know, maybe the most impressive thing about his performance so far, he's doing it all in a hitter's ballpark. But it's hard to come in here and pitch like this, but he's done a heck of a job.
The pitch. Way outside. 1-2. The right-hander deals on 1-2. And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning.
I think you have to ask yourself, was he trying to throw a fastball for a strike right there? Or was he just trying to set me up for that changeup away?
And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2. Hit hard but fouled to the left, and they'll try it again. It's a 5-1 game here in inning number 5. The 3-2 one more time. And look out. That's in very tight, and it's ball 4. Adam Eaton will stand in for the 3rd time now. Still without a hit, so that streak could be in a bit of jeopardy.
And I think that's in the back of his mind, but it's not something he's really focused on. He just wants to get up there and put a good swing on the ball.
He's ready. Now the pitch. And there he goes towards second. Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground to short. And that's through for a base hit. Throw comes in quickly from left, so even on the hit and run, they'll hold things to first and second here and make it an even 10 games in a row he's hit in now, as that bat has really come alive of late. Melky Cabrera. See what he can do here with 2 on and 2 out here in inning number 5. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
There's not a whole lot of conviction in that swing. It was almost like an afterthought, like an emergency hack.
Pause, now the pitch. Now this pitch is lined into left center field. That's a base hit. Around third and being waved on home. And the run will score from second here to make this a 5-2 ball game.
And you can see the pitching coach heading for the mound. This is nothing more than just trying to reassure your guy, give him a chance to compose himself. He's been great so far, so there's no reason to think that he can't work out of this.
Jose Abreu is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0. Runners lead from first and third. Here's the pitch. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Trouble spot here, the 2-0. Out of play. Here it comes, 2-1. Now a swing, and he popped him up. And no ordinary pop-up at that. This is way up there. And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory, and that ends the inning. White Sox pick up just the one. Ryan Rayburn will stand in to get things going for the Indians in their half of the sixth. Matt Albers will get the call here as he'll start the sixth inning on the mound. Ryan Rayburn is at the plate now as he looks at strike one. Now here it comes. In there, and it's 0-2 now. Figure we'll probably see a heavy dose of that sinker here tonight.
It's really a pitch you'll lean on, especially when he needs that ground ball, but even in situations like this where he's just trying to get ahead.
And he squares this one nicely, and it's lined into center field for a leadoff single.
And you can tell when these guys have gone up to the plate, they've had a plan. They're just not wildly swinging, hoping for things to work out. They've been looking for specific pitches in specific locations. The advanced scouts, they've earned their pay in this one.
From the belt, the pitch. And, strike three called as he gets a little help there. One away. Mike Aviles will dig in again, and as he does, we'll flash you back to inning number 2 as you get a look at his 2-run homer that was a big blow early on. Here's a curveball that runs outside. It's ball 1. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1. He's ready now. The pitch. Now a swing and a high fly ball, and this one has some carry on it to deep right field. Shuck is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. Brandon Moss will dig in now. 1 for 2 to this point. Here's the first pitch to him. Sinker to open the AB, in there for strike 1. He waits. Now the pitch. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. And he will indeed make the play in foul territory to retire the side. Now some movement in the Tribe bullpen as a right-hander starts to loosen up. And this will be fouled away. Now the pitch. And, he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame. J.B. Shuck will stand his first 2 plate appearances thus far. Now here's the first pitch. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike 1. from the stretch. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
All right, leadoff man on first. Here's where you got to start clawing your way back into this ball game. It's not too late, but it needs to start happening soon.
And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
It's just so hard to lay off that slow changeup. He just did break that swing off in time.
Here's the 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Whoa, that one definitely took off on him right there. He's lucky that thing didn't go all the way to the backstop.
2-2 pitch on the way. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
You can't underestimate how important a start this is when your team's on a losing streak. He has been phenomenal. And it's all thanks to him that they've got a good shot at ending this thing.
Now here's the first pitch. Connor Gillespie stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. The 1-0. And he shoots this back into center field for a base hit.
Today's players talk about barreling up the baseball, and you cannot barrel it up a whole lot better than that. If you're pitching right there, that's a chuck and duck ball. You better get out of the way.
First pitch on the way. Now a line drive to second that'll be caught out there by Kipnis. Had him played perfectly that time, and there are 2 gone now. Giovanni Soto will step in now and see what he can do with 2 on and 2 out here in the 6th. Here's the first offering. Not his best effort that time. It's strike 1.
And if you're going to go after that pitch, you got to be thinking right field. I think he just pulled off of that one a little.
Has a look, now the pitch. Hammered the other way to deep right field. But he will make the catch on the dead run as he tracks it down just shy of the wall, and the side is retired. Roberto Perez will lead it off here in the top of inning number 7. Pitch to the plate is a sinker for a called strike 1. And the pitch. Tries to go the other way as this is hit in the air down the right field line. And the 7th inning starts with a fly out here, 1 away. Michael Bourne will dig in for the 3rd time now. He struck out and bounced out in his first 2 trips. Chopper, foul. Here's the pitch. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Pitch on the way. That fastball straightens him up a bit. 1-2 now.
Could be that high fastball there was just a setup pitch. Now you've kind of established that high sight level. Could be a good time to break off a nasty curveball.
Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. He'll try again, 1-2. Pitch in the dirt is swung on and missed, so he'll need to get the force at first. Throw to first will take care of him. Score at 2-3 on the putout, and there are 2 gone now. Jason Kipnis will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here, a solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ball game to this point. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over.
And leading off for the White Sox.
Number 7 will dig in. 0 for 1 here in this one. Swing and a miss on a pitch in the dirt, and it's strike 1.
He continues to get ahead here. He's been in complete control.
I think you need to guard yourself from being overconfident, though. A bloop and a blast could still turn this game on its ear.
And this one runs a little too far in, ball 2.
He's come at him with all off-speed stuff so far, but if I'm at the plate, if I'm hitting, I'm thinking he's going to have to throw a fastball here sooner or later.
Sets the 2-2 pitch. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Here's the 2-2 offering. He goes the other way as this is hit well out toward deep left field. Murphy has to retreat a bit, but he gets there for out number 1.
We get a look there at his pitches by inning. He's at 81 now after that last pitch, so he should be good for a little while longer.
Adam Eaton will get another crack, 1 for 3 thus far. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1.
He just about went around. He was lucky to put on the brakes when he did.
5-2 our score as we play inning number 7. The 1-0 home. This is a hard hit ball back up the middle, and he's going to have his second hit tonight as it's into center field for a base hit.
Boy, you talk about a ball having eyes. First off, he's fortunate to get this one by the pitcher. It's not hit especially hard, but you'll see it get past second base where neither middle infielder can track it down. And it'll make its way into center field.
Now he'll step out at the plate and reassess things here. Here's Melky Cabrera. On the move is Eaton. Pitch outside. The throw. Way late, and he's in there easily at second.
And let's train our eyes on this stolen base from our high first base camera. You'll see him get a pretty good jump, and he wasn't looking back at all right there, so he gets into scoring position now with one out.
2 runs, 6 hits, and no errors so far for the White Sox. The 1-0 pitch. Now here's a ball hit hard on the ground to second. And boy, just about overshot his man at first, but he's able to keep a foot on the bag over there, and that's out number 2. Jose Abreu will stand in for the 4th time now, still looking for his first hit of the ball game.
And he's not the only one either. This has been a great pitching performance so far. They've had these guys chasing their tails all game long.
From the belt, kicks and deals. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Comes set, now the pitch. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
Tough pitch to lay off there with 2 strikes. I'm not sure if that was a good take or whether he just got fooled on a changeup and couldn't pull the trigger.
The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2. The 2-2 coming. And a bouncing ball, foul. The men on third with 2 down. Here comes a 2-2. And this is fouled back and out of play. Now another 2-2. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now. EK, where are you going now on 3-2?
I still got to work a corner. Not just going to throw it right down the middle and grab a strike. Can't be a giveaway pitch.
And he missed with it there, ball 4. It's a 2-out walk with the runner still at third.
And now, the further he goes in this one, the less precise he's going to be with his location. You can see it up on the screen. He's up over 90 pitches here, so he's starting to get tired and running out of gas out there.
Adam LaRoche will get his shot now with 2 on and 2 out here in inning number 7. First pitch to him. Fastball too high to start him out here 1-0.
Yeah, that's a good spot to miss against a guy like this. He loves that pitch up in the zone. Most power hitters do, so that's not a bad idea to give him one above the letters.
Now the 1-0. Swing and a liner. But this is going to get foul. One on the way. And he sends one deep down the right field line. Rayburn is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. White Sox strand a couple. They trail 5-2. Jose Ramirez will stand in now to lead things off, and he'll do so with the same pitcher still out there. Seems he's earned himself another inning.
I think that's a definite vote of confidence, but he's done a nice job since coming in, so you might as well ride that hot hand.
0-2 pitch is swung on and lifted in the air to right field. And the 8th inning begins with a flyout, quickly one away. David Murphy will stand in now, and he's been kept quiet out of the number 3 hole, hitless in his 3 at-bats so far. Now here's the pitch. And he goes the other way as this is hit high and deep out to straightaway left. And that's off the left field wall. And he'll cruise into the bag at second with a 1-out double.
Oh, those are the kind of hits that'll snap you out of any kind of slump that you've been in. This ball is absolutely waffled right there. It's a much...
Hold on now, that ball is down and could score a run. Around third and being waved on home. And that'll score the runner from second to make this a 6-2 ball game now.
And you wonder if maybe this one is the one that finishes things off. That's going to make this a 6-2 game now. And with time running short, 4 runs might be just a little too much to make up the way they've swung the bats.
Comes set, now the pitch. And a big rip by Swisher, but he comes up empty. It's 0-2.
Boy, they've done a really good job against this guy so far. And it's the first time in the series that they've held him without a hit.
Here comes another 0-2. And this is hit well towards the hole. There's one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Scott Atchison is on out of the bullpen now as he'll take over to start the bottom of the 8th. J.B. Shuck will try again. 0 for 3 thus far. And a ball 1-0. Now the pitch. 2-0 now. Now the 2-0 home. Now he turns on a fastball here and sends it to deep right field. Rayburn is there, and he has it for the out.
And unless these guys can turn things around quickly, it's starting to look like this winning streak is going to come to an end in 3 games.
First pitch coming. Connor Gillespie swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1.
Yeah, he really pulled off of that one, and that's not the kind of swing we're accustomed to seeing from a guy like him.
Right, especially starting off an at-bat.
Here it comes. In again, but too far in. It's 1-2.
And that's the right spot for that slider. Really try hard to tie him up inside. And that's a good job to lay off, too.
A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. Throw will not be in time at first. A good effort that time, but not enough to prevent them from getting a one-out base runner. Alexi Ramirez will stand in now in what could be a real make-or-break situation.
And you think at this point you have to get something out of this inning. The further you get into that bullpen, the tougher it's going to be to claw back from this deficit.
A leap, but he can't bring it back into the park. It's a home run. A 2-run home run off the bat of Alexi Ramirez. And they cut the gap here. It's now 6-4. Mark Zepchinski will get the call now as he'll try to get the final 2 outs here and get this one on to the 9th inning. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And here's the first pitch. Well hit high in the air and deep to center field. Bourne is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2. Number 7 will dig in. 0 for 2 in the ballgame. First pitch coming. And a swing as he pulls this one into right. And he dives to make a spectacular catch. What a play there to end the inning. Worth a second look here, as this is a beauty to end the inning. Back with more on a Thursday night. Following this, Jake Petrichka come on now to start the 9th inning as he looks to keep this deficit right where it is for the bottom of the 9th. Mike Aviles is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. And now a pitch on the way. Lifted down the line in right and back out of play. Count holds it 0-2. Now another 0-2. And a good 2-strike swing here as he's been fighting off some tough pitches, but the count will remain at 0-2. Has to fight to stay alive as this is fouled off to the right. Another 0-2 home. And here's a ball hit in the air, but this is going to wind up a foul ball. Ready with another 0-2. And his 0-2 is bounced on the ground to third. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. Brendan Moss will get another crack, 1 for 3 thus far. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Now the pitch. Now a little bouncer into no man's land down that third baseline. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Oh, right back to him on the mound. And he'll just flip this on to first for the second out of the inning. Roberto Perez will stand in. He flew out his last time up. First pitch coming. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. The 1-0. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. But a foul ball, 1-1. 1-1 pitch on the way. Fastball called strike, 1-2. Now here it comes. On the ground at third. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Tribe. They still lead it 6-4. Cody Allen is on now to try to close things down here in the 9th. Adam Eaton will dig in. He singled his last time around. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. The pitch. And that's too high, ball 2.
You got to think one thing here. Get on base. A walk will do the trick.
Taken the other way toward left center and fairly deep. Murphy is there, and that's not the start to the bottom of the ninth this crowd was hoping for. 1 away. Melky Cabrera will stand in, needing to do something here to get on base as they're down to their final 2 outs. Here's a ground ball to first. And he'll take this on to first, and they're down to their final out, 2 away. Jose Abreu with the last chance now with 2 out here in the ninth. Outfield in the no doubles defense, now the first pitch. Here's a ground ball to the right side, and that ball has some eyes as it sneaks into right for a 2-out hit. Adam LaRoche will stand in. He flew out his last time up. Here's the first offering. Chopper foul.
Come on!
He's ready. Now the pitch. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball, but this will get foul for strike 2. A runner on first with 2 away. Pause, now the pitch. Hit hard but foul toward first, so he'll come back and line it up again. Another 0-2 coming. And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
Yeah, that's the put-away curveball. Great pitch with 2 strikes. You start it in the zone and then let it work out and see if he'll chase.
And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Gone! And we are tied here in the ninth. A 2-run home run for Adam LaRoche. 8th home run of the season for him. As they pull even, it's 6-6 now.
Oh, yeah, look who's back in Chicago. After that brief stop in Oakland that didn't really work out as planned, Samardzij's back in the Windy City, only this time on the south side. He's off to a good start as he gets the strikeout right there.
J.B. Shuck will stand in now following the home run that tied the ballgame. So now on the mound, it's suddenly back to square 1.
Yeah, and I don't know quite how you do it, but you've got to be able to regroup and start over. The good news is, it wasn't a game winner. You're still tied.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. But disaster has already struck here in the bottom of inning number 9 as 2 runs come across, and they'll have to work a little longer to try and pull this one out on the road. 9 can't decide a winner. We'll move ahead to the 10th, and we are all even at 6 apiece. Michael Bourne will stand in to lead things off here, and can you believe it? A tie ball game again.
Yeah, this thing has had more ups and downs than my 401k, and I've got a feeling we've got some more to come.
Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. Out in front as he pulls this one down the line at first, and he'll take this to the bag of 3 unassisted for the first out. Jason Kipnis will stand in. He homered back in the 5th inning of this one. First pitch is a slider called for a strike. Now here's the pitch. A lot of movement that time. It's 0-2.
Doing a good job right there of tying him up inside. Got in on his hands that time before he could get that barrel through the zone.
Here's another 0-2. And a swing and a miss, so a perfect start to the 10th here. 2 up and 2 down. Jose Ramirez will stand in. He flew out his last time up. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
Real good lateral movement on that 2-seam fastball. That pitch is money for him when it's moving like that. So just keep on throwing.
Here's the pitch. And he strikes him out here for out number 3. So after a scoreless top half, they'll have a chance to win it here in the bottom half. Brian Shaw will come on here to start the home 10th, and all he's looking to do is get this one to the 11th inning. curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball one. And a big pitch coming here late, so he'll step out and ask for time. (1-0). That's wide. 2-0. 2-0 count, the pitch. And that's not close. Off the plate, high, ball 3. One thing that man right there will not tolerate, leadoff walks.
Especially right out of the bullpen. This might be a quick outing if that happens.
And that misses here, ball 4. And of all things, it's a leadoff walk that puts the winning run on base to start the bottom half. Alexi Ramirez will stand in again as we take you back now to the 8th inning, and this was a big one. The 2-run shot that helped get us to where we are now. Oh, and it sailed right over his head at first. And they won't get him as he's able to advance from first to third on what would certainly be scored a throwing error. Giovanni Soto will stand in now, hitless to this point, but with a chance to be a hero here.
Well, he knows better than anybody in that lineup that one swing could make up for a whole game's worth of struggle.
Oh, and he throws it away. And now they've got a man caught out there. But he's safe at third as he's able to scramble back. Number 7 to try again. 0 for 3 with a strikeout thus far. Here's the first pitch. And obviously looking for the ground ball here as this misses low. It's 1-0.
Now he's going to have to punch his way out the ropes now.
The 1-0. Foul toward the third base dugout, but this will get back into the seats out of play. 1-1. Swing and a fly ball, and that should be deep enough to end it. And this is down, and he's done it. And they're going to walk off as winners.
Well, you had the sense early on that this one was destined to go down to the wire, and sure enough, these guys are going to pull this one out here in walk-off fashion.
An entertaining game all in all, so if we have to choose one who stood out among all others, why not go with this man right here? He's our top player in the game.
Yeah, you see a couple of hits for him in the ball game. This one was tight throughout, but in the end, he really helped lead his guys to this victory.
So that's a wrap here tonight. Eric Karros, Steve Lyons, Matt Vasgersian, you've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Facebook at MLB The Show. The White Sox win it 7-6. Good night from Chicago.
Final line score tonight. First for the victorious White Sox. 7 runs, 11 hits.